Hey there, Libra. Welcome to your reading for, this is your June bonus reading. I have a little bit of a time crunch this month, or I should say this weekend. Well, really the whole month, but definitely this weekend. So we're just going to I'm doing short Celtic crosses for every single sign. Also, I'm going to be giving away 4 free readings. And so if you've ever wanted a reading with me, now's your chance again. And you can enter by leaving a comment. And also, there is a link down below in the description. Make sure that the link you click on has my name, Minnow with the check mark next to it. But you can sign up there and find out more information in the pinned comment down below. Some people said it's confusing because I say I don't do readings. So I don't know, if you can't get it through your thick skull that it's my channel, I can do whatever I want, then I don't know, get lost is what I would say. But I'm trying to do something nice. So a lot of people have had a problem with it, which just shocks me. But if you don't, then, again, down below. You start off in your current general energies with the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords is about having some sort of decision that needs to be made here. And, for a lot of you, I feel it's kind of interesting. You have a lot of cards of independence here, especially the Nine of Pentacles as your outcome card. So I feel like for some of you that your outcome is to, kind of make a decision from your own heart, from your own, from your own center, basically, Libra. The interesting thing is that with the Eight of Wands as your crossing energy, the crossing energy in the tarot, in the Celtic cross can be what hurts you or helps you. And what I would say is that the Eight of Wands can sometimes represent like too much information or too much stuff coming at you, too many things to deal with in life. And so maybe you need to slow things down. And I definitely immediately, when I started this reading, got that independent feeling with the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is a card of independence. And, what I would say here with the Eight of Wands is that it's almost like there could just be too many opinions around you, too many people, saying things to you or, inserting their opinions into the decisions you want to make in life. I feel confused holding on to this card. So I definitely, kind of do feel this is a true crossing energy. I feel like it's truly the energy of what, could be, getting in the way here. The other thing that's interesting is that in the area of your thoughts, you have the Three of Wands. What makes this so interesting is that the Three of Wands can represent seeing exactly what you want to do. The Three of Wands, he's looking out normally in a harbor, and there are these boats in the harbor. They can represent your ships coming in. But the ships, if you actually see, like not here, but on a traditional Three of Wands, if you look, that the boats are going out. They are facing like out into the ocean. So, really it's a card of adventure, needing to go on an adventure. But I kind of feel like it also is a card of seeing an opportunity that you need to grab onto. The true story of the Three of Wands is that he's looking out at that water. On a traditional Three of Wands, the water is golden in color. And so it really kind of looks like the desert. So when he's first looking out onto the water, he thinks that he's looking at the desert, but really if he looks closer, there's an opportunity, which is the ships, the boats that are on the ocean. So it's like, I feel that a decision you're trying to make, like an important decision in your life, I feel like that's the only thing this reading is talking about, is something that is important. It could be very expansive. This opportunity that you're looking at. For some of you, it's kind of interesting because I also feel like you could be, some of you, not all of you obviously, but some of you could be thinking about like moving countries or something. It's much, much bigger. Like if it's a move, I feel like it's bigger than just a move. I feel it's like moving countries or moving away from family, or you're moving because you got a job. Like there's something bigger attached to this. I hope that makes sense. In the area of your foundation, you have the Death card, which would be the total change that I'm talking about here. Death is a major transformation. Again, it's not just like some sort of tiny little change. I always say that the king is normally dead underneath the Death Rider on a traditional Death card, and it kind of represents the death of establishment. So it just says that something that you have experienced in your life for a long time is transforming. Pretty much it's impossible for you to be alive right now and to not experience some sort of big transformation like this. Literally, the action of Pluto going from Capricorn to Aquarius is the death of establishment. It's happened once already. It's now retrograding back into Capricorn, but at the end of the year, it's going to go across the cusp of, Capricorn and Aquarius again. So, I pretty much feel like everybody is experiencing this. The other interesting thing to me is kind of like Uranus and Taurus. Uranus and Taurus has a lot to do with freedom. So, anything in your life that maybe makes you feel constricted or not free, that could be something that you're releasing here. We even see it right here. I don't even need to say it, Libra, because you already know what I'm going to say. You have that Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles says, is the juice worth the squeeze? You get it every single reading I do for you. So you're clearly looking at something and saying, like, is it worth it? Or is there something better? In the area of the past, the energy that you're moving past, you have this Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles, again, is like some sort of big opportunity. And, I kind of feel like you're taking something to the next level here, because in your very near future, you have the Eight of Pentacles, which is your next card. We'll talk about that in just a second. But I always say with the Ace of Pentacles that we have to, this is something we have to, nurture. It's something we have to raise into existence. I look at the Ace of Pentacles as like planting a seed. It's just, Ace of Pentacles only represents potential. It only represents the opportunity to be successful. To me, the Ace of Pentacles isn't like, oh, here, you're just going to make $1 million, or, oh, here's the love of your life. It's not like that. To me, the Ace of Pentacles requires work. We have to accept it. Normally the Ace of Pentacles, it's a hand of God reaching out, being like, here's an opportunity. If you take care of this, it will be amazing. If not, then it won't. And here you go. In the very near future, you have the Eight of Pentacles. I like this a lot because to me, it's saying that whatever you're taking care of is going to be successful rather quickly. I mean, Eight of Pentacles is kind of like, you put the work in and you get work out. To me, it's just the straightforward exchange of energy, meaning, when you think about it, an 8 is infinity when we put it on its side. It's just energy out, energy back, right? So I feel like you're kind of creating more of these, positive energetic exchanges in multiple areas of your life. And I feel just leading to success. That's like the only thing that I'm getting here on the Eight of Pentacles. I am also getting that, again, if you're making a change, but a big change, like, again, moving countries, if you're getting a job and having to move, it could just be getting a big job as well, I suppose. If it's any of those things, I feel this is going to be profitable for you. It's going to be very worth it. I mean, Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, very, very good reading for finances for sure. Next, in the area of the next few months, you have the Ten of Cups. Yeah, things feeling better. I'm not so sure how I feel about this summer. I think it's better than the beginning of the year. But I also feel that there's kind of like a different set of challenges over the summer. But what I will say is, for you, obviously, it looks pretty good. You have the Ten of Cups. And, one thing I will tell you, and the reason I kind of said I don't know how I feel about the summer is because it's like you have a choice. On the Ten of Cups, the people, traditionally, they're like looking at those 10 cups. They're celebrating the family on the card, right? But they're standing in the real world. The Ten of Cups, it's a good card, but, it does represent the fact that they still have to deal with all the real world problems. Again, the true meaning of the Ten of Cups is that the family is choosing to be happy. They're choosing to focus on those 10 cups. They're not focusing maybe on some problems or issues that are going on in the world. So I feel for a lot of you, like choosing your focus is going to be important. It's like there's going to be a lot of things to focus on that probably aren't so great. But I feel if you focus on the good stuff, then you're obviously going to keep getting good stuff. Next, in the area of your closest relationships, you have the Two of Wands. Again, another moving card. He's normally standing where he has always been. He's got that whole world in his hands. And also, kind of suggests that something is complete. On a traditional Two of Wands, he's got that one wand behind him, and he's reaching forward to a new wand in front of him. And, it kind of says, like, again, that, something behind him is complete. The wand behind him, it stands on its own. Like, he doesn't need to do anything to support that wand. So it's like, the wand that he's grabbing onto in front of him is something new that he could be creating or having or doing or being or whatever. So I feel for a lot of you, this is kind of like saying that you're moving on to something new. It is showing up in the area of your closest relationships, but, and this is not just love, by the way, this is all relationships. And I feel like, again, you could be moving, making new relationships with that Two of Wands. I also feel that the Two of Wands is a card of leadership, and so is the Three of Wands as well, believe it or not. And so I feel for some of you, as far as this could be like a business thing where if you're getting a leadership position, obviously, this would be a very good thing. If you're starting a business, if you're leading people, just in general, you could be leading a hike through your neighborhood. I don't care what it is. Anything you do leadership-wise is probably going to be very good for you. Next, in the area of your future feelings, you have the Seven of Pentacles. I don't know. I have, like, all of a sudden, this is a major theme for you, like the past couple months. So you get the you're the only person that gets the Seven of Pentacles so much. So, I feel for a lot of you, This could be, you just really weighing up your options, kind of looking at everything that you're doing. I do feel, by the way, there's nothing wrong with this. I think that it's an awesome time to really look at every little aspect of your life and be like, what's worth it? What's not? Like, what should I spend my time on? What's not worth spending my time on? And again, it's like if we become specific and we do that, then, we step into Nine of Pentacles, which is pre-Empress energy, but Nine of Pentacles is also independence. And not only that, with the Nine of Pentacles, normally the Nine of Pentacles has 3 pentacles on one side, 6 pentacles on the other, and it kind of says that the lady on the Nine of Pentacles, she only ever gives 3 pentacles to any situation that she enters into, and it actually represents giving and balance. And people always say, yeah, but 6 and 3 is not balance. Well, life isn't 50-50, so yes, it is perfect balance because she's never over giving. It's like, I don't know, to me, this whole 50-50 blah 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 bullshit, that's exactly what it is. It's just, total BS. It's like nothing is ever 50-50. And also, if we do give him 50-50, sometimes you give 50% to your partner of your energy, by the way, and then you have a job, right? So then if you have a job and a partner, you're giving 50% truly to a partner. It's like, and then you have 50% left over, and then you have a career. It's like, how much are you going to give to your career, or vice versa, right? So it's like we only have so much energy, and we should be keeping enough for ourselves, more than enough, and then only giving those 3 pentacles. And that's what the card says. You have the Eight of Cups. Wanting to pop out there. So walking away from something. Again, giveaway down below. Again, feel free to sign up down below if you are interested in winning a free reading. And by the way, like I said, I do say I don't do personal readings, but I just don't charge for them. So again, if you have a problem with me doing that, get lost. I'm going to say that again. With the Two of Swords and the Eight of Wands, you have the Knight of Pentacles here. It's getting too hot under the collar today, Libra. But the Knight of Pentacles, so again, more of that hesitation energy. I really feel, like I said at the beginning of the reading, that it's kind of weird because I do feel with the Three of Wands that it's like you see something that's a big opportunity that would be really good for you or that would make you really happy. But, maybe you're hesitating or you're not moving towards it. So, if you have your eye on something, whatever it is, doesn't matter. I feel this is saying, like, don't listen to other people. Stop overthinking. I get, like, this weird overthinking energy, which the Eight of Wands doesn't really represent that. But what I will say is the Eight of Wands can definitely represent too much information, just like too much coming at you. And I think that's where the confusion on a decision that you're trying to make is. With the Three of Wands in the area of your thoughts, you have the Eight of Swords, like a prisoner of your thoughts, literally. So you just need to get out of your head. The Eight of Swords there's a very easy solution to the Eight of Swords, which is find another way to do things. So in any area of your life where you are feeling stuck, Eight of Swords says there's more than one way to do anything you want to do. So just open up to those opportunities. With the Death card, you have the Six of Pentacles. I mean, literally going up to the Seven of Pentacles. So, we see, it is a Libra reading, but we see a lot of balance here. I said it with the Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is, equal give and take. So I really feel that you're kind of looking at situations. And again, you're probably removing situations that breadcrumb you. This does not have to be love, by the way. We can have a job that breadcrumbs us. We can have a business that doesn't provide for us enough, right? And I feel like I kind of get this energy of really going for, like, not settling, but I don't think that's the right word necessarily. There's like, sometimes I hear from people that they're like, oh, I'm not going to settle, but it's like they don't even do the work necessary to not settle. It's like, you can say, oh, I want to make that, making $1 million a year is settling if you could make $10 million a year. But it's like I hear from people who only are maybe worth, $100,000 a year, and they think they're not going to settle for something where it could be like 10 million a year, right? And that's what I'm talking about. It's like your skills have to match what you're not settling for. I feel like that was word salad, but I hope you get what I'm saying. It's like you can, there's a difference here between what you're doing and settling is what I'm saying. It's like you understand where your value is. And we see that with the Nine of Pentacles, right? Nine of Pentacles says, it's pre-Empress energy, very much values herself on the traditional Nine of Pentacles. Doesn't matter what gender you are. But, again, I feel like the two things are matching, which is good, not a bad thing. With the Eight of Pentacles, you have the High Priestess, another card of potential, by the way. The High Priestess is the card of potential. She has no roof over her head normally on a traditional High Priestess. And it just says that there are no limits to what she can accomplish. So the reason I'm saying this is because of that Ace of Pentacles. And also I feel you could be overthinking something simply because it's just potential. It doesn't really actually exist, whatever it is. And, again, I would go towards this opportunity, whatever it is. The Ten of Cups, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Something is clearly changing your fortunes. There definitely could be love coming in for you here. I wouldn't say this is a love reading necessarily, but if you do want it, obviously, there could be a strong connection coming in for you here. It could change I do feel like it changes the course of your life. Wheel of Fortune, death at the, showing up in your foundation as well. Sorry, my alarm was going off. I've been up for hours. But, what I would say here is that, I feel like something could be coming in for you that changes the course of your life. We'll see. With the Two of Wands, you have the Six of Cups. This is coming up in the area of your closest relationship. So, again, we were talking about taking the lead and stuff like that, but definitely could be a soulmate if you're looking for love. On top of that, I feel like there are opportunities for you that didn't exist before. That's what I'm getting here. Six of Cups can represent like a turnaround. It's, like if we just pretend that it has no meaning, that makes no sense. But if we just pretend like just the base energy of the card, it can represent a period of time where we're bumping up against an obstacle and then the obstacle is removed. So it's like a gift from the universe, but the gift we usually receive is removal of like some sort of obstacle. And, I kind of see that for you here where it's like you have the obstacle that is your mind or maybe too many people's opinions. I kind of feel it's multiple things, like a bunch of people's opinions, your mind, your own thoughts and things like that. And this could be the turnaround that happens, the gift from the universe that really moves you forward. With the Seven of Pentacles, you have the Two of Cups, again, it seems to me like maybe you're weighing your options here again. Two of Cups is like having a decision to make. It could represent a soulmate. Both of these cards can represent a soulmate. So, if you're looking for love, definitely very good. But with the Seven of Pentacles, again, you could be saying like, do I want love? Do I want to invest in this? I feel like some of you will say yes. Some of you will say no. I know that sounds obvious, but it is what it is. And the Two of Cups, always says to me to listen to your higher self as well. Two of Cups, I look at sometimes as you and your higher self. And your higher self could be, trying to guide you through like dreams, daydreams, signs, symbols, synchronicities, things like that. So pay attention to that. With the Nine of Pentacles, you have the Queen of Pentacles. So definitely very focused on your resources. We know this. This whole entire reading was just all about your resources, increasing your resources, your earnings, and things like that as well. So, I feel like, that could be happening here with this energy. I also feel like you could be just like, I do feel like you're increasing your earnings somehow. But again, I think if you want to increase your earnings, I would be, if I were you, I would be looking at a leadership position, a management position at work, or you're going to have to take the lead with the Two of Wands. It's like, with the Two of Wands, it's a good card to ask for a raise. For example, it's like you're probably not going to just get one just sitting around, right? So if you ask for one, you'll get one. With the Two of Wands, we have to kind of put a little bit more energy in, is what I'm trying to say. But overall, really good reading. I love it, Libra. So thank you for being here. Again, giveaway down below. Make sure to leave a comment. But thank you, and definitely enjoy your month.